Hey everybody, what is up? Fourth Serif here. Today I have a super exciting video where I am going to be talking about something new that I got from Versace. I'm pretty excited about it. It wasn't something I was necessarily planning on getting, but it is something I am super excited about. It's actually something, to be honest, I didn't even knew existed. I guess somehow I had just never even seen pictures of this stuff before, but I'm super hyped for it. So as we get into it, I'm going to just run some B-roll footage, drag out the runtime on this a little bit, throw some music in, so let's get right into that. Oh wow, that was so cool, wasn't it? I know, I did such a good job. Okay, so here we go. Here is the box that it comes in. So before I actually open it up, I just want to say, Versace, fix your boxes, please. This is actually a pretty good condition one. I don't know if my camera will pick it up. I haven't filmed any of the close-ups yet, but the box gets all scuffed up. And this is something that people want. They do these black boxes that mark really easily. They don't pack them very well. Versace is notorious for having terrible packing, and their logistics just are not good at their company at all, which is really frustrating because this is a really beautiful looking box, and luckily I got one that is in pretty good condition, so it's still kind of cool to have. But honestly, most of the time with Versace, with their shoes, jewelry, anything, this outer box is basically just to be thrown away because it's most of the time it's like torn and ripped and smashed and it's no good. So that is kind of lucky that I got one that is actually nice because it got shipped so many different places, because I actually bought this from a boutique. I think it was like in Poland. I got it on Farfetch. If you guys want to hear more about Farfetch, link in the description below. I do a whole video talking about it because I did get this for a steal. I think it came in at just under $200 for this, and so it ended up being a really good price. But let's go ahead and I'll open up the box now, and you see we get this dust bag. The dust bags they're fine, I guess. The Medusa head isn't very big, the Versace isn't very big. It's just kind of your basic white dust bag, but seeing as how no one really needs a dust bag, and I would rather just keep it in the box than in the dust bag, it's fine. And then here we go, we got our actual bag. It's basically just a little pouch. So it says Versace on the front in this floral print, and then has the floral print in the back. It's super cool. This is one of my favorite prints actually from Versace, which is why I ended up buying this bag, because I didn't necessarily need it. I have a few ideas of what to use it for. I think maybe once I start carrying my camera around more, I'm planning to get a new backpack soon and try and carry my camera around with me all the time. And then I think I'll be able to keep this for extra memory cards and my lens caps and just things like that I just kind of have to carry around but are small and can get lost easy. Or if I get a new card case, I've been thinking of, instead of using a bifold, using a card case, and then I can just keep it in here. Although it might be, if I keep that in my backpack, it'd be kind of like that scene from SpongeBob where they're just pulling out all the cases to try and sell the chocolate. Let's go ahead and run that now.
One chocolate bar coming up. Huh? Huh?
But SpongeBob jokes aside, this is a super cool bag. So I'll open it up for you, take out the stuffing, and you guys could probably see in the close-ups I did, I probably tried to do some in here. We'll see how any of them turn out. I never really noticed, but there's not any like pockets or anything. It's just a pouch. It's just open on the inside. It's also, I think, will be really good if I'm traveling somewhere and just need to bring like a few small things. I'm not bringing a ton of stuff. Like use it for some of my like toothbrush and toothpaste and things like that if I'm bringing actual like travel sized stuff instead of my full like big things because I'm traveling for a while. And it will be great for that through a few small clone things or whatever, you know, in here. But I think, you know, it's cool. I don't really have a lot of like leather goods. I have, you know, one backpack that is just a cheap one that I had from when I was in school and stuff like that. And so bags and things like that, other than my wallet, which is Gucci, this is the only really nice bag that I have. So I thought it was a good start to a collection. Like I said, it was really the print on this that sold me. It's super cool because it's a pebbled leather with a print, which is super unique. Usually they don't print on pebbled leather. Most of the time, if you buy something that's a print, and even Versace's other printed bags are either they're smooth leather or most of the time they're coated leather, which then doesn't feel very soft or very supple at all. And it just kind of feels plasticky and cheap because they put the coating on it so that the print doesn't get scuffed or damaged as easily. So the fact that this isn't and it still feels nice to hold, I think is awesome. There's a little attachment if I wanted to put some type of wrist strap or something on it and carry it around like that. But I think it's also just, you know, gonna be used for pretty much anything that I can think of. But it's a super cool bag to look at regardless. And so I think this is something that I can be really happy with. I got it for a steal at just like 190 bucks, I think, which is a super good price for anything leather. So yeah. Dope new Versace bag. Wasn't really planning on getting it at all, but sometimes, you know, this just happens. I do actually have, I'm filming actually later today a new Versace video where I'm going to pick up probably my most expensive purchase ever, maybe, at least clothing and fashion wise. But I'm going to be filming that later today, so that means sometime in the next week or so that should be hitting the channel, as see how long it takes to edit and stuff like that. But dope new Versace video pickup, and then I also have another surprise one. You guys, if you want to see this stuff early, make sure to follow me on Instagram because I'm always posting about it first on there. But I have a bunch of fashion videos coming up for you guys, a ton of stuff I've been buying, a ton of cool stuff coming out, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, I will see you guys online.